It's time to wake up and let the weirdness begin. It's the KVJ Show. To start your morning. Kevin is the host. And his skin pigment is whiter than Casper the Ghost. Virginia. Sounds like this. Nickname Vicious Beast. So don't get her pissed. It's Jason. Talks like a spaz. And they love to talk about Bigfoot and stats. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJ Show.
Alrighty, hello and welcome to the KVJ Show. What's going on, everybody?
What's going on?
Oh, not much. How y'all doing today?
Good. Happy Thursday.
Yes, happy Thursday. Happy Thursday, Bird.
Happy Thursday.
Yes, trying to make our way through it. Not sure if I'm doing well, but I'm trying to get there.
You're still on the crutch.
Yes.
Is it 2 or 1?
Down to 1.
Okay.
So that is trending up. I just realized I forgot my phone. So that is going to create a massive amount of problems for me today. So I've got to figure that out pretty quick.
Is anybody still at your house?
Yeah, but getting a hold of them. Denny's, if you could call my wife, see if I can get my phone.
I'll text her too if you want me to.
Yeah, that's a necessity. I really can't do my days. And then I forgot to put in my food order last week, so I had no food show up.
Oh my gosh, no food, no phone.
Yeah, so I'm kind of, like I said, I'm literally limping into the weekend.
Do you want us to order some DoorDash?
No, I do not. I'm okay. I'm good. I don't trust it. Yeah,
we can get you a greasy bagel with some bacon.
Yeah, then I'd be nauseous and somebody's gonna spit in it. No,
I'm not ordering nothing online anymore. I don't trust it. They've burned me so bad this week. Oh my goodness.
It's rough out there. I think the DoorDash game, the Uber game, you have too many cowboys. You have too many rogue individuals that are mad at life.
Yeah.
And they take it out on their passenger or the food.
No, they do. They do. Now, they are kicking around a little bit of an idea, I think, to make this better so you don't have to worry about somebody spitting in your food, but you do have to worry about the robot agenda. They say that the robot food courier fleets are heading north.
They're already in big cities, and you'll see them. It's like a rolling cooler that goes down the street, like a little robot.
Yeah.
But, I mean, here, we're so spread out. I didn't think it was geographically possible.
I think it's a common occurrence in Japan.
Is it?
Yeah, and they got a good system where they deliver to a section, especially if you're working.
Yeah.
Then you walk right down to that section where they drop your food off.
Yeah, they say that it works really well in metro areas. Now, You've seen them in Brickell and downtown Miami. They've been there. And, famously, too, they've been showcased all over TikTok and social media. You had that bright line that plowed through the one food delivery buggy. There was the other one that was blocking car traffic in the Brickell area. It was cute, though.
It's cute.
Had little heart-shaped eyes.
Sometimes they get stuck like in a pothole.
Yeah.
And you'll see like a pedestrian come along and save it. And then somebody makes a TikTok about how they saved the day.
Yeah. Well, this one actually wasn't saving the day. This one I'm talking about in particular was blocking an ambulance. It was rushing to an emergency. So
damn.
Yeah, so that wasn't great. And then you had the video of the guy that tried to pick up one of the robots and pitch it in the Miami River, but he couldn't lift it, so he just kicked it instead.
Well, that's what's going to start happening. If people aren't expecting to see a robot and they show up at your door, there'll be some broken robots out there.
Yeah. So you're going to start seeing them more. They've gone from Miami. They say they're moving into Fort Lauderdale now. They got 10 automated self-driving robot food couriers in the area right now.
So which company uses them, or do they all use them?
It depends. A lot of them do use them. So your DoorDash and places like that are typically going to use them. A lot of the places do opt in. So it's going to be there. But they do say that only 5% of national restaurants are using drones or autonomous vehicle delivery. So just because they do the DoorDash doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be an automated robot. So that might be something that they have to particularly opt into if they're doing it.
After I saw that video this week of the food delivery driver who was sitting in his car and took his shoe off, opened the container of Chinese food, and rubbed his shoe on the fried rice, and then closed the container and put it back in the bag, I was like, well, maybe we'd rather have the robot.
Why?
Just because he's rogue. He's an angry cowboy with vengeance in his heart. He's mad where his life is turned out, I guess.
There is a whole spectrum of evil out there.
There is. And if you're really mad and you feel powerless in your life, in your career, maybe this is the only revenge you can take on the world and give yourself a little bit of feel better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll see what happens. They say that the robots are pretty reliable. They complete 99.8% of all deliveries.
And they're not going to rub their shoe on your food.
Yeah. And the other thing, too, you don't have to tip them.
Oh, that's right.
So it ultimately saves on the cost of the delivery.
That will change. Don't get used to that trick.
I don't know why you pay I ain't tipping a robot.
I'm
ever.
not either. It's like, it was so funny.
They would lose everybody if they made you tip.
I made an online purchase and they asked that at the end of it. Would you like to tip our people? I'm like, for what? I made the purchase online. Like, I'm tipping the person that's boxing it up?
I'm telling you, they're going to say it's a robot charge and put it towards something else that you don't even know. Someone's going to get rich off of the robots.
Ugh.
Yeah, they say they've got about a 2-mile radius right now, and the average food delivery takes about 18 minutes to do via robot.
Pretty fast.
Yeah, and it's also well insulated, so it keeps the food warm.
Ooh.
So, I mean, there's a lot of perks right now. You know me and robots. I might be favoring the robot over some strange dude's going to take his shoe off. Robot ain't going to take his shoe off and rub it on my food.
Exactly. He's just there to do the job and do it quickly. He doesn't have vengeance in his heart.
Yeah, that's true. Or just wants to see the world burn. At least not yet.
This is how they get us with the robot agenda.
They'll upcharge you for the robot, I'm telling you.
Well, last night was the big night. Virginia's 10-year-old son, Rocco, was in the spelling bee. He was selected as one of only 3 kids from his school to represent. And we had him on yesterday doing a little mock run of a spelling bee to get them all ready. And how did it go last night, Virginia?
So it was really adorable. We walk in and everything's decorated with bumblebee motif. So cute. Very professionally run. So they use all the rules that the Scripps spelling bee uses because it's actually a precursor to that. These kids qualify and they move up the ranks. And hypothetically, one of these kids could go to the national spelling bee.
Right.
So they use all the same criteria. It's very orchestrated, planned out. They've been doing it for like 50 years. So some of these same people have been doing it for decades. So it was really cute and well run and adorable. And so all the kids are up there on the stage and they do a practice round.
Okay.
And the practice round, Rocco gets the only Spanish word in the whole, like no other kids got a Spanish word. Rocco's word was senor. And he goes, senior? And the lady goes, no, senor, the Spanish word. And Rocco's like,
oh, wow.
kind of deer in the headlights. Like it threw him for a second because
I did not know Spanish was going to be a part of this.
I don't know if you've seen my kid, but he's pretty much the whitest kid you've ever seen. Like, not really fluent in any Spanish yet. So
wow.
I was like, oh gosh, they're going to get him on the practice round.
Oh no.
Luckily, he got a little like taken aback by the Spanish word, but then he spelled it correctly. And I was like, wow.
Good, okay.
So the practice round, it doesn't even count.
It doesn't count, but it's just getting them acclimated of how to go through it.
Okay.
So, yeah, some kids missed their practice round, but most kids got it right in the practice round. It's the easier ones, but except for Senor. That was kind of weird.
Okay.
So then round 1, they're going through it, and he gets up there, and it's luck of the draw. You never know what word you're going to get. Each kid gets a different word. Some kids got 4-letter words.
Okay.
Some kids got 8-letter words.
Uh-huh.
Rocco got an 8-letter word.
Okay.
The word was February.
Oh, okay.
It's a tough one.
Round 1.
Yep.
And he's out.
The R. It was the
The
R.
R.
Yeah.
That's exactly
Yeah.
it.
RU.
The sneaky hidden R in February. And I just looked up at his little face, all the color drained out of it. Like
We couldn't have given him the word May.
August?
Yeah.
We practiced August.
June. We can't get a 4.
It's
That's
so
the roughest one of all the months.
Of all the months, February is the hardest.
That is.
Boom, out on the first round and
Okay.
devastated.
Yeah, I get it. I to this day, it's vivid. I remember the word that I missed. I got bounced in the first round as well when I was his age. But I tell you, he will never forget how to spell February.
You're right.
It has stuck with me, the word I missed.
Now, you missed kindergarten with that sneaky.
Never missed it again.
Publicly, does he keep his composure, or did he kind of publicly melt down? How did that go?
So right when you miss it, there's a guy that hits a bell. Like you don't even get to finish the word. Like as soon as Rocco went FEBU ding. So when you hear the bell, you know it's time to leave the stage. But the shock takes you a second.
You almost even have time to have a meltdown.
No, you don't. And immediately you have to leave the front of the stage and go sit in the crowd.
So the tears happened in the crowd.
No, not right away. He went and sat by his teacher, and she was, giving him some encouragement. And he came and sat by us and got a little encouragement. And we sat there for a little while longer and watched it continue. But then he looked at his dad. He's like, I gotta go to the bathroom. And you could tell, it was just a big moment.
Right.
He had put so much pressure on himself to perform, like we all would in that scenario. And just round one sucks. But it's the luck of the draw, baby. Some kids got 4-letter words, and some kids got 8-letter words, and that's just life. And it's not like, the world has it out for you or anybody. It's none of that. It's just bad luck.
Mm-hmm. Now, is he able to do this next year?
I don't know.
Or is it only third graders?
I don't know. It's his elementary school, and next year he's leaving. So I don't think that he'll be eligible for this one.
He entered the spelling bee transfer portal. What happened?
I think he's going to middle school where it's a whole new ball game.
Oh, okay. They go to middle school. What grade is he going into?
He's going into 6.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I know. It's crazy.
My heavens.
He's in 5th grade.
He's in 5th grade. Oh, boy.
And I think all the kids on the stage were in 5th grade. I couldn't believe the size difference. Like, you had the littlest kids that are on the smaller, and then you have kids that looked like they were 17 years old. I'm like, ooh, that's a 5th grader?
Huh.
It's crazy. I can't believe he's going to be in 6th grade. It just seems like yesterday he was in kindergarten. Kevin, how do you spell it?
Got you on that one. KINDERGARTEN. Kindergarten.
I wouldn't even know how to correct you if you were wrong.
First round, Kevin, Rocco. Don't feel bad. He got eliminated on the first round, too.
Yeah, like I said, he'll never forget it ever again.
And it sucks because we're only on the 12th day of February, and now for the rest of this month, he's going to be reminded of it every time the date comes up.
Haunted by February. This is going to be his least favorite month forever.
Oh, our family, we now hate February. It is the despised month.
Yeah, I could see why. Your husband did have a really good idea, and this would make spelling bees a lot more exciting. What was his strategy?
So he had a great idea for a KVJ spelling bee where you go in a little room and you have to spell words, but they release actual bumblebees into the room.
Wow.
While you're trying to spell the words, you're also trying to not get stung. Spelling bee.
Look, I get it. I'm just being honest with you. It took me about a month to get a hold and talk to the bee people to even take us seriously. Bees are very hard to get.
I know a bee guy.
Okay.
Oh, you do? Okay.
I do. I know a bee guy.
Wow. All right, we'll make this happen.
Well, he's been giving out honey. You know him too. I won't out him.
Okay.
But he gave me honey for Christmas, and we have a very strong friendship with a bee guy.
Okay. Well, I love that. That's good to know. All right. We'll make it happen then. Let's get that going.
We just got to make sure nobody here is allergic to a bee sting. We don't want to find out as they go into anaphylaxis.
Well, they say if you are having a hard time getting to bed, here is one thing to do. 1 hour before, you need to go take a dark shower. It's like, what? Dark shower? They say, just simply showering in the dark or by candlelight.
Huh.
You could take a bath as well, but they say there is actually a science behind it. They say the warm shower or bath about an hour before bed can lower your cortisol.
Yes, I do feel that sometimes.
And they say it's necessary for good sleep. They say the drop in body temperature moving from a warm shower to a cooler bedroom will cue your brain to go to sleep. And they say the nighttime darkness also helps the circadian rhythm operate properly and encourages melatonin production to zonk us out.
I love taking a shower in the dark.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds unsafe, but...
Candlelight, too, is super peaceful.
Yeah.
Just don't slip on the candle next to the towel.
That's true.
Yes. No,
don't slip and fall and hit your head.
No, that's not good at all. So, yeah, if you survive it and don't snap an ankle, then dark showering could be really good to help you out. So, I know there's a lot of things. I don't know if you have any routines. For me, it's just a matter of, okay, I've got a target time where I got to start winding down. I wouldn't say I do anything special. I mean, I do the tincture, and I have a time for that. So I have an alarm that goes off, and it's like basically tincture time. Do my little tincture, and then I got another one be like, oh, it's Betty Bye time. And then I know I got to kind of head in there and then try to, wrap everything up. And that's really about all I do that I add to it. Now, Jbird, do you have a routine? Have you taken on new things since you went 4 days without sleep to try to get there and zonk out?
I'm always trying new things to figure out sleep. For some people, it's a mental issue. I know for me, by day 4, it wasn't even about being tired because I was very tired. I was drowsy. Now you start kind of going into panic mode, thinking, when are you going to sleep? What's going on? Why aren't you sleeping? Now it's in your head, and you're trying to figure out.
Yes.
And then you're trying to fight the fact that it's not in your head, and you're talking yourself out of it. But at that point, you're such a maniac, you don't have the capability of talking yourself out of your head.
It's tough. I've had that experience before, where when you can't get to sleep and you know how you're going to feel the next day and how it's going to wreck your day, then you start to get angry. And then what that does, I assume that drives up your cortisol levels.
Yeah.
Which, anger and stress does. And so now you're going in the opposite direction of where you need to be going.
Yeah, if there's anything heavy on my mind, that's always a reason to kind of have trouble sleeping, or if there's an injury of sorts.
Right.
And if you have two working at the same time, forget about it.
Forget about it.
And then you add the voices.
Well, I think the voices come from no sleep.
The hallucinations.
I'll tell you what, that was one of the weirdest moments of my life. And I'm the king of weird.
Well, it's just one of those things where the longer it is, you start observing other things.
Well, you're going crazy.
Yes.
You are.
Because your mind is sleep deprived and you're breaking your brain.
I could see it in my girlfriend's eyes that she was legit worried about me, and I could see it in my face. I was turning into the Emperor from Star Wars. I know you don't get that reference.
Not a bit.
But if you Google, I tell you what, you'll get it. But you can see your face aging hourly. It's crazy.
Wow.
In fact, they've kind of broken it down. They say within the first day of you not sleeping, you'll have impaired judgment, poor memory, reduced coordination, and increased cortisol levels, similar to being legally drunk.
Now, most people can get through that, and they're just tired, and then they crash out.
Yeah.
So right when I get to that, I'm like, go lay down, girl. You a mess.
See, what happens is there's a pocket where you could probably fall asleep, and for whatever reason, you didn't take that pocket. And now you're tired, but you're also wired.
Yeah.
So it's fighting against each other.
It's weird. I get to that point where I am actually too tired to get to sleep.
Yes, and that's what exactly happened.
Yeah. And that cortisol that I was talking about, that's basically what signals your body to start holding on to fat. And so people that aren't sleeping well, you need to get good rest to have your body remove those fat cells in your body. You can't do that if you're not sleeping.
I'm sleepy and I'm a big back chubster.
Yeah, your body, because it's freaking out. It sees you.
Else?
It sees you under attack, and then that's what your body does. It tries to say, okay, for some reason we are being sieged, so we need to do everything that we think will save the body and nourish it for later, and that would be holding on to fat.
We need to give this girl a fupa.
Yeah, that's what it's saying.
Life is not fair in that way.
But it kind of goes both ways. You either get really hungry or you lose your appetite completely. And for me, my appetite was gone. That was during the run where I took that aspirin too. And so now you're throwing up on top of it. It just was a mess.
Yeah, there is a lot of mess in there.
There's a lot of mess in there.
They say about 36 hours after not sleeping, you then have intense fatigue, imbalanced hormones. Again, that's going to help you keep the fat on, speech impairment, and severe cognitive decline.
And I already have that without the sleep deprivation. So imagine me on day 3. We're at day 3 at this point. And
day 1 was a struggle.
I mean, I am, again, I know I'm weird, but I'm starting acting real weird at this point. Day 3, like late into day 3.
Your poor girlfriend.
They say 2 days, 48 hours, you start having involuntary 3 to 10 second naps. At this point, you're going through severe cognitive impairment and a weakened immune system. So you're going to be getting whatever comes down that pike. Not getting that rest gets you sick more frequently. You go 72 hours, significant perceptual distortions, including illusions and hallucinations, paranoia, and inability to concentrate.
Oh, my gosh.
So, yeah, going sleepless for 4 days. Jbird was going through all that.
Yeah, if I wasn't myself the last week, that might have to contribute to that.
That's some rough stuff, man. Well, getting sleep, what a priority it definitely is.
Good news is we got a good little plan going. It seems to be working, so
okay,
that's good.
All right, very nice. Well, you look fresh today.
I feel like I'm at prime today.
Looks fantastic. Looks fantastic. We blew it, I guess. People were kind of letting me know that day, but we had shared a story here that kind of demonized candy, and people love candy. They just don't like arsenic with their candy, and that was kind of what the story was about that had come out. But I got to tell you, the world is a tricky place, isn't it?
Oh, yes.
Is it not real?
Well, the question is with any of these studies, and I typically do, I was rushing a little bit more. I try to do a bit of a deeper dive, and it's a lesson that you can't believe anything on the surface. You have to look at the methodology, who is putting the story out. Unfortunately, today it is so hard to get the truth, and you probably saw the headline and heard us talking about the arsenic found in candy.
Yes, you like nerds, Swedish fish.
Came from the Florida Department of Health, and they had talked about things like Kit Kat, Snickers, even stuff like that, containing levels of arsenic, which, if you don't know, is a harmful heavy metal. And we hear about all that kind of stuff, and they say it had quantities above the safe limits set by the FDA. Now, the study identified 28 candies with purportedly unsafe arsenic levels. Now, the Florida Department of Health didn't include any documentation on how they collected the evidence. They just put it out there. And when you see something like the Florida Department of Health, you're like, got to be right.
You think like, oh, this is a government agency. They're not going to put out bad info.
Well, the study, just for full clarity, did not clarify between organic and inorganic arsenic, which have different effects. And it used a screening method that's typically used for soil and wastewater, not food. Some say the method used is less specific than the one used for food, which could have skewed the results. So they say there are flaws in the research that is making experts question the credibility. So
should I stop eating nerds or what?
For different reasons, but yeah, maybe, we'll pump the brakes on the arsenic judgment.
Stop eating nerds and stop reading things off the internet, I guess. I mean, Kevin's right.
I mean, if I stop reading things off the internet, I can't do my job. They got you in the spin zone.
Yeah, I would tell you, honestly, this isn't saying go crazy on candy today. That's not it at all, because there's 100,000 different reasons why you probably shouldn't be eating the candy anyway. But if you put arsenic on there, to be fair and for full disclosure, that should not be one.
the dang internet.
Yes.
Again.
Got me again.
Well, it's just tough because, we try to cram so much content into the show, and you can't go too fast. And that's the problem, because we have to go pretty fast.
And people will call you out when you're wrong.
Yeah, you're right.
Quickly.
Right. And so I will admit that I saw Florida Department of Health, and I will not trust them again.
I believed in what this supposed government agency told me.
I thought that was one you're supposed to, you're allowed to believe, but I guess not.
That's just, that honestly, it just every day I'm having to reset my parameters. I'm letting other people know as well that it really is unfortunate, because for some reason, we used to be able to trust government agencies. And I think a lot of Americans feel the way I do today, where you just are not sure that you trust government agencies and the things that they tell you anymore.
It feels like everybody's got some kind of secret agenda that you might not know about, but it's tied to them and their profits. And they financially benefit from manipulating you somehow.
But if it's such a secret agenda, how do we know about it?
I don't know it.
Because
I'm just saying they have it.
Because they get caught in lies. They get caught in inaccuracies. And then we say, wait a minute, they were telling us one thing. And from my own personal experience and what I witnessed and what I did, it's the exact opposite. And that's what it is.
As soon as you start asking that question, look over there, there's drones.
And then that's it. And then a lot of people believe, yes. Then when they get caught, they come up with some funky story.
Well, let's steal Savannah Guthrie's mom so you don't notice us doing all this.
Yes, right. Exactly. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe somebody from Florida Department of Health, you nabbed her.
Allegedly.
That's how it took me so long to get this retraction on. Dang you. Return that sweet woman.
Please.
Yes.
And now we can eat nerds.
Like I said, it goes without saying that candy is still not necessarily recommended, but yeah, for the arsenic reasons, that's it. I do enjoy the fact that they are really kind of going after the processed foods, which I believe has spurred on the obesity, a lot of the issues that we have, cancer rates and things like that. So I am okay with that. Now, I will do a little bit of a deeper dive, and this was one that kind of jumped out to me, and I do have the exact source, so if it turns out to not be true, I can tell you exactly who to blame. But in this story that had popped up on CNN, it came from an adjunct assistant professor of nutrition at the University of North Carolina, Chapel Hill. They say over 70% of the 651 foods for babies is ultra-processed and full of additives. And didn't you always think that eating baby food was more pure? Because I remember even when I was way deep and being a meathead and lifting like crazy, there were a bunch of my gym bros that were eating baby food because they're talking about how pure it was, and it really was just the basic essence because you couldn't feed babies all this junk.
Gosh, what an annoying conversation that'd be. Bro, I just did my bis and my tries, and I eat baby food.
I just sit there holding my jug of water and be like, yeah, I don't know if I'm going to go that far.
Gerber Kev.
Never really got into the baby food too much. I think I tried it once. I'm like, this is god-awful. I'm not doing this. Yeah, I ain't going there. So.
You can make your own at home, and that's yummy. Like, just mash up some sweet potato.
Or you could do it with apples.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I kind of feel the way you can get food processed now, and the food processors that they have, it might just be better to really start making your own if you can do that.
And even if you have to map out like an hour just to do some meal prep for a few days at once, just to keep yourself from eating all this processed crap.
Yeah, this adjunct assistant professor of nutrition, she said what had actually shocked her the most was the top ingredient in 71% of all baby foods wasn't a fruit or vegetable. It was one or more additives. So maybe go check that jar of baby food you got before you start feeding it to your kid.
They're coming for our babies?
But tomorrow is Kevin going to be on the microphone going, all right, we have to go to retraction. But
like I said,
apologize to the Gerber
today,
baby.
I'm calling out the people, and I'll tell you who to blame. We are putting the spotlight on the University of North Carolina, Chapel Hill. They're the one that is spurring out this information. So I think, too, if what she's saying, you can go right now just to your baby food jar and see if that claim is true.
Go look.
She
Read
said
the
71%.
ingredients.
Yeah. So if you got 10 jars of baby food, 7 of them should be leading with an additive or preservative, not with an actual food item. Is the first ingredient.
If you grew your own food, though, guess what? That's going to be a pretty big part of your day.
I would love to grow my own food, but do you know the amount of time that would take?
I know. That's it.
It would be the biggest process. I know somebody who hired somebody to come and build a garden in their backyard and put all like carrots, peppers, tomatoes, all these fruits and vegetables, and some of that stuff didn't make it through the freeze.
Oh, yeah, right.
They just paid all that money. They covered it with plastic and everything, and some of it just...
The first time I ever planted something, it was riddled with lies. It was jack-o'-lantern seeds, and it wasn't growing. And it was October 18th. I go, Mom, where's the pumpkin?
Why are we growing jack-o'-lanterns?
Where's the pumpkin at? And she's like, oh, I don't know. It'll grow. And the next day, there was a pumpkin in the yard. Look, it grew. I'm like, oh, no way. And then it took me a couple of years later to go, I don't think I really grew that pumpkin.
Your mother sits on a throne of lies.
So did the person say these are jack-o'-lantern seeds when they gave them to you?
I did just what we say in Lake Park.
Oh, okay.
It comes out already carved.
I was going to say, that's an amazing thing, huh?
That would save so much time.
Yeah, you're right, it would. That's a genius. It only makes sense that Jbird would love this show called Dinosaurs. Now, not to be confused with the new one that's coming out on Netflix that is put together by Steven Spielberg and voiced by Morgan Freeman. This is a sitcom that featured a dinosaur family. And if I remember right, I thought it felt like a takeoff of the old classic TV show called The Honeymooners.
It's bizarre because I'm not sure who they made this show for. It's very little kid when you watch the characters and hear them talk, but the content is a little, I don't know. I don't think a kid would watch that and go, oh yeah, I understand that joke. It's bizarre, and Denny's knows I like bizarre things.
Okay.
I'll let you take it, D.
It's a cartoon.
So it's all live action. I'd say the easiest way to think of it is like the TV show Family Matters, but with dinosaurs as the family.
Okay, so it's
Are they in a costume?
Yeah, it looks like puppets, kind of like Jim Henson-y style puppets.
Oh.
But the voices are very grating and over the top.
They are. They're kind of exaggerated.
Well, you guys are sure selling it.
Well, no, we're not saying it's good.
It's weird. You remember TGIF on Fridays? You had Family Matters, Step by Step. It was like a little block of television on Friday nights. It was 4 shows back to back.
I think a Boy Meets World.
Boy Meets World was in there, and this show kind of came out in that same time frame, at the end of that time frame, as like, I guess, a bridge after TGIF kind of died out.
It's a kid's show, and the finale, the final episode is really dark. And Denny's goes, dude, you got to watch this if you've never seen it before, because it's a kid's show, and it ends in this way that you don't see coming, really.
Let me guess. The dinosaurs go extinct?
So that's what they tackle. It's pretty awesome. So yeah, it's a family show, and they do a different spin on it, and I figured Bird would like it because he likes those kind of the weirder episodes from the sitcoms.
Yep, he is very attracted to weird.
But I guess the show found out they were being canceled, so they did the final episode without any jokes, and they made it very serious.
And it's all about the environment, and it's kind of a warning to humans. They're trying to let us know through their writing, don't do this, don't do that, because if not, you're going to go extinct too.
They spun the asteroid hitting the planet and causing the ice age. They spun it to where the dinosaurs ended up taking themselves out.
But it's this fun show, and then they end it on this weird, bizarre
dinosaur suicide.
It just because the head dad is the one that kills everybody. He's the one
he purple shrouded him.
Yeah, and it ends with all of them hovering together as a family in this cave
because they started the ice age.
Because they know they're about to die,
and they're trying to comfort each other. It's a very odd final scene.
And as you're 8 years old, you're watching this, going, "Why is the dinosaurs dying?"
I saw it as a kid, and I thought it was it just stuck with me. I go, this is such an odd episode, and I didn't know the backstory that they were going to be canceled.
Yeah, stuff will stick with you when you see it when you're a kid. And that is kind of messed up. I mean, I know, we know how that ends, but that's an odd thing when they've humanized the dinosaurs like that into characters.
And then they take them out.
Well, that was a big thing with kids programming. They always had a very special episode to teach kids the scary things of the world, and they thought they were doing it in a good job, doing not freak the kids out, and all they did was freak the kids out.
Well, it's freaking the adults out.
Yeah, right.
Well, I watch it and go, dang, this was made for kids, Denny's?
Yeah.
That's why I recommend it. I figured it'd be right up your alley.
Well, I wonder if they might bring the dinosaurs back as we did in Jurassic Park, because, boy, they love rebooting TV shows, and I saw that the trailer for Scrubs is now out. Remember that show?
Yeah, I do.
Had Zach Braff, Donald Faison, Sarah Chalk was in it. Same stars coming back. Looks like they got a lot of the originals as well. It's supposed to follow JD and Turk in modern medicine now with new interns. Got a lot of other familiar faces on this, and they say the first episode is going to be debuting on ABC February 25th, so not too far away.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Was anybody a fan of the TV show Scrubs?
I did watch like season 1, season 2. I was into it. I fell off of it for some reason.
Me too.
Yeah.
I was into it the first couple seasons. Their chemistry was very fun.
Yeah, well, and I think the reason why they're coming back is I've enjoyed those. I didn't really watch the show, but seeing Zach Braff and Donald Faison, I just love their energy together. They've done those commercials now for several years, and kind of like, okay, I can see where it started to spark up the nostalgia.
It worked.
Yeah. People wanted to take a look at it. In fact, I was kind of surprised because I was looking at the ranker list that they have of your favorite comfort TV shows, and Scrubs was still on there.
Okay.
People still apparently loving that show with a lot of the favorites that you would expect.
Can we guess?
Yeah.
Okay, Friends is number 1.
They've got Friends at number 3.
Interesting.
Not number 1. I was surprised by the number 1. I don't know if you would get it right off the bat right now. And these are people just going up and down voting things. So it does fluctuate from day to day. But at this very moment, The Big Bang Theory is number 1.
Okay, I get that too. A lot of people love that show.
Number 2, surprisingly, is the dinosaur show.
Bringing comfort.
Did not make it. They got to S-Bombs Creek.
Oh,
I can see that.
And didn't you love that show, Kev?
It is a fantastic show. It's one of those shows. In fact, I think Friends is like it. And they talk about, in fact, how they even labeled this was shows you can almost put on the background. It's not that you're sitting there dedicated to it, but you catch a scene. And it's just kind of got that essence of, all right, something positive is playing and I'm enjoying it. And that's what it is, almost like a background noise type of show.
To quiet the voices in my head.
Yeah, and what I think is amazing here is just the variety of that. They got the Golden Girls at number 4. I mean, a show that premiered in 1985.
That is serious comfort TV.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Gilmore Girls.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone you're reading, I watch.
He loves the Gilmore Girls.
Cheers is up there.
Okay, I get that one too.
The Office is in the top 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rocco, my 10-year-old loves The Office.
They tried to kind of do a thing with the paper, and it's a kind of a reboot of The Office, sort of, and it is not hitting.
Yeah, it's tough to get the chemistry. I saw the preview of it. I was like, I'm not sure. It's hard to judge it from just looking at that. But
It was kind of forced, man.
Yeah.
had that feeling. Yeah. Frasier, they have at number 8.
Okay, I can see that
I can see that too. I've seen every one of those.
I love Frasier.
Parks and Recreation
I can see that.
We liked that one.
is in the top 10. And then they have just some other random ones, too. I never expect. Malcolm in the Middle is up there pretty high. The X-Files. And like I said, Scrubs is in the top 15. So, and Murder, She Wrote.
The original?
No Columbo.
Yeah,
huh?
the original, not the new one. Yeah, no Columbo. And I Love Lucy is up there as well.
Oh, I Love Lucy is fun.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away. Cause you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
This Dirt of the Day is brought to you by my favorite closet people, closetsbydesign.com. Well, sad news. Yesterday morning, James Van Der Beek lost his battle with cancer and definitely touched a lot of people. Now, he was diagnosed with stage 3 colorectal cancer back in 2023. He revealed his diagnosis in November of 2024 and had been going through ongoing treatment, trying to get it, trying to take care of it, but unfortunately lost his battle yesterday. I guess the only good thing that you can take out of this, is that a lot of fans of James Van Der Beek and of Dawson's Creek yesterday and this morning have been donating to his family's GoFundMe page. They have spent so much money, as you can imagine, trying to fight this cancer and trying everything. And they've gone into significant medical debt. And I believe last I checked, it was getting over $1 million.
He's also in a very classic movie. Varsity Blues was beloved by many people,
Absolutely.
including myself.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So definitely just praying for his family, but so thankful that so many people that loved him and were inspired by his valiant effort and fight have donated well over $1 million just in the past 24 hours.
Yeah, what was really just heartbreaking to me was seeing his family. You know, he's got 6 kids.
6 kids.
And he has a beautiful family. And in fact, I got a photo right there on KVJ TV of those beautiful, and they're young kids.
Yeah.
You know, and it's just so unfortunate that that is the outcome of it. You know, I think a lot of times, hey, we're all going to die. And we've seen just in the last week with, Brad from Three Doors Down, the way he passed, and even with James Van Der Beek, just the courage that they had. And there was a great photo, too. He was in his bed, and you could tell he's very sick, and his wife is right there, and she's putting a smile on his face, and she was just right there the entire time. And to have that is really powerful. And then, he got great perspective on life, too, that he shared. And I think, these words are things that we need to all hear and maybe start living a little differently and not wait for a cancer diagnosis or something terminal to come our way. Here's what he had to say.
Before cancer, God was something I tried to fit into my life as much as possible. After cancer, I feel like a connection to God, whatever that is kind of the whole point of this exercise on this planet.
There was a song way back in the day Tim McGraw had done about his own father, Tug, who was a baseball player, Live Like You're Dying. And it's been so long, I think a lot of people either don't know that song or forgot about that song, but it really is a great mantra to have in your mind every single day, to treat it as if it is your last, because you just don't know.
If you have your health and you're surrounded by health, it's easy to go into autopilot and not realize those kind of things, but it's a great point.
Yeah.
You're so lucky if you have your health.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, there are lessons to be learned, and he gave a great example.
What a powerful statement that was.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it really was. That's what he did. So he did it well.
Well, in your predictable news story of the day, that judge ordered mediation in the case, the legal fight between Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni. The judge said, look, I just need you guys to sit down and try to mediate it. So they did yesterday, and shocker, they were not able to come to any kind of agreement. Talks collapsed, and the case will now move forward in court.
Have you heard her voice memo that she sent to him?
I've heard a few things. Which one?
It's about 3 minutes long, and it could have been said in about 10 seconds. Talk about annoying. Oh, my gosh. I got to send it to you.
I think annoying, manipulative. It's going to be interesting, all the voice memos and all the words that have come out of her mouth that do get presented in court.
And her and Ryan Reynolds, they both email and text kind of in the same way. And I'm not going to lie, it's a little psychotic, y'all.
They got a tone.
It's almost like they're writing a PR statement with every text they're sending.
What was kind of hysterical yesterday, I don't know if you got to see them going into or coming out of the courtroom.
Oh, tell me everything.
The thing that was kind of funny that a lot of people were noticing was Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni were wearing almost matching outfits. They had the same color scheme, and it wasn't a standard color scheme. It was coaching. It was kind of like a pink, and almost like what I'm wearing today. Like if I walked out, I'd be like, oh, it's almost like they had to call each other to be connected. So you ever had that where you show up and your coworkers wearing the exact same outfit or something, or dress, and you're like, oh man, it's kind of like what they were doing yesterday.
You wonder if they try to find that out just to mess with the other person's mind. Because imagine you're in a battle with somebody, and then your enemy walks into a room wearing the same thing you're wearing.
Right,
if you aren't prepared for that,
it's a troll job.
It's a troll job.
Yeah, could throw you off.
Who's trolling whom?
Yeah.
Who knew what the other one was going to be wearing? That's so juicy. And finally here, they tried to make it work, Kevin. And I know you were cheering for Chase Stokes and Kelsey Ballerini, but
yes.
They got back together after they had broken up, and then they were together, but now it looks like they've broken up. And
you realize why they couldn't stand each other?
They were reminded pretty quickly.
Yeah.
She has posted on social media a video of her singing along to a song all about some guy that had wandering eyes was hiding his cell phone and crossing the lines, which makes X's. So there you go. It's over, and she's speculating online that he may be the reason because blurred boundaries.
I mean, don't you always just blame a guy anyway, Virginia?
It makes it easier and better for your public image.
Okay.
And that's what's going on in your dirt.
Not to say there's a good option, but you got to choose one. That's the way it goes in Would You Rather. So of these two options, what would you rather? Sweat maple syrup or cry ranch dressing? You can't sweat maple syrup. I mean, that's absolutely insane.
You can't. I mean, we're going to be sticky.
Yeah.
Especially my menopause girlies. It's just going to be so bad.
Oh, yeah. I mean, and in South Florida, too. I mean, could you imagine that? It'd be a nightmare.
I think we got a cry ranch dressing, but that's not going to be a picnic either.
I'm going syrup.
You are?
Yeah.
But you sweat a lot.
Well, I've had ranch dressing in my eyes before. It's miserable.
But it's coming out of your eyes.
It's still going to be, I think it's going to be painful.
You're producing it. Maybe you're immune to the pain.
Now, see, I think you guys are looking at it all wrong. You got too much. Ranch dressing's blinding your judgment.
Plus, you don't necessarily have to cry all the time. How often do you cry compared to sweating? I mean, in South Florida, you're sweating every day.
I cry so much.
Okay. All right. Would you rather have every dog love you, but every cat hate you, or the other way around?
I want dogs loving me.
Yeah, I want dogs to love me too because I'm more intimidated by them.
Yeah, I already feel like that's the option. I feel like dogs love me and cats hate me, so I'm okay with it.
They say that like cats, if they were big enough and strong enough, they would kill all of us.
There's a cat on my block, and if it could grow maybe, I don't know, 8 more inches, it would try to take people out. I think it only needs 8 more inches.
Just 8?
I do. I think it would be effective.
That's what he said.
Would you rather fight one horse-sized scorpion or 100 scorpion-sized horses?
Wait, say that again? You just broke my brain.
A horse-sized scorpion, you only take on one, or you got 100 scorpion-sized horses that are coming after you.
Scorpion-sized.
I want one big scorpion horse.
No, I think I want the little ones.
No, they'll. I'll tell you why. Because they're going to work as a team, and they're going to get to places you can't get to, and that's how they're going to bring you down. At least with the big scorpion type, you know when it's dead, and I think you can,
Going with the giant scorpion, I don't think I could take out a tiny scorpion. You get a scorpion the size of a horse, I don't think I stand a chance on that. But I think if a lot of scorpion-sized horses are coming at me, I can just stomp on them as they're coming up after me.
You could also get like a flamethrower and just torch them all real quick.
Oh, okay. All right.
Oh, my gosh.
Just don't do it next to your house.
Because you just had a flamethrower laying around?
No, she's a witch. She has witch balls coming out of her wrist.
Oh, okay.
You want to see my witch balls?
Uh-huh. All right. Would you rather be able to teleport, but only to places where you've sneezed, or fly, but only as fast as you can walk? To me, I like the teleporting because there are just some times where I want to get away. You need to get out, get me anywhere but here. And
I got allergies. I've sneezed everywhere. Let's go.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm going to go
Could be
sneeze.
exciting.
Yeah, I like it.
I think so too.
Let's go.
I mean, flying as fast as you can walk, there's no real benefit to that.
I mean, the hovering part would be cool.
Yeah.
I'm scared of heights, and I'm not walking great anyway. So
Right, you ain't doing that.
Give me the
You
sneeze.
could tuck a gang of S-bomb and then just hover right above people and be like, what you going to do?
And does that apply for future sneezes as well?
Yeah, exactly. If you sneezed in a place, in fact, if you really like a place, bring some pepper and sneeze so you can get back there.
I love that idea. Oh, I'm sneezing all over Italy.
Yeah, that's
I'm gonna
right.
go to France and sneeze it up.
Wait,
That's it. But that's why you never want to sneeze in an outhouse.
You're right.
Yeah, you'd be like, oh, I gotta get out of here. I'm gonna sneeze.
No sneezing in a porta potty.
No. Would you rather have a third arm that argues with you or a tail that judges your life choices?
Judgy tail.
Judgy tail.
Yeah, judgy tail.
It's a home run, easy, judgy tail. A, I've always wanted a tail. B, I need someone to hold me accountable and say,
I think that's a better option,
Bird.
yeah.
I think the tail, too, would give us a little more action on the back end and maybe a cuter looking rump.
Question, is the tail sensitive when it's touched?
I don't know. It applies like any other tail.
Is it like the tail he's got in the front?
That's not what
I
I'm
don't think
saying.
it's going to feel like that.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, if you rub the tail, or you're like, oh, this is so nice. Oh, your leg starts to kind of do that dog leg
Remind
thing.
me not to rub up against your tail.
No touching the tail.
Well, you don't want a numb tail.
People fighting online, losing their minds. So we read the crazy crap they write and have a fun time. Well, get ready for this week's digital drama.
Well, Eva is deciding to call out Phil for being a terrible father. She's just a neighbor. She's not a relative. She's not a love interest. So why is she even doing this? Doesn't make a lot of sense. Phil then defends himself, and let me tell you, it turns into an all-out man versus woman meltdown here on this thread.
I wonder what side Virginia's going to take.
She got to take the side that her role is, and Virginia's side is going to be for Bradford.
Oh.
Okay.
Crazy.
I'm going to be playing the role of Leanne in this. Bird is going to be Phil, and Denny's, you can be Eva, who is calling out Phil for being the terrible father.
All right.
I'm kicking this thing off.
Oh, yeah, he is. Big role here.
Don't blow it.
All right, here comes Eva. I'm just going to say it. Phil might be the most clueless parent I've ever seen. His kids showed up to school in pajamas, holding a juice box from 2023. And Phil acts like it's strong parenting. Some people shouldn't be in charge of houseplants, let alone children.
Eva, please. You should spend more time fighting those cigarette wrinkles on your face instead of fighting with people on social media. It's called Botox, sweetie.
Oh, wow. Attacking a woman's looks because she told the truth? Classic fragile male energy. Eva's allowed to speak, and honestly, women need to back each other up more instead of letting loud, defensive dads bully the room. And never, and I mean never, call a woman sweetie.
That crazy bee, Eva, started it with Phil. But sure, let's pretend this is about supporting women and not just mean gossip with lip gloss on it.
Bradford, the only reason you're defending Phil is because mediocre men travel in packs. And Phil, at least I care enough to notice kids. You treat parenting like it's a group project you forgot was due. Less fantasy football and more being a father, just saying.
You are worse than a bored reality show villain. You don't want better kids, you want better drama. Big difference. Get your wrinkles fixed, and maybe we can talk, sweetie.
Oh, here we go again. Men calling women names the second they're challenged. Eva spoke an uncomfortable truth, and suddenly it's a crisis. Maybe if dads listened half as much as they lectured, PTA meetings wouldn't feel like hostage situations. Hashtag I stand with all women.
Uncomfortable truth. This whole thread is just people who hate being criticized, throwing word salad at each other. Nobody here looks noble, but congratulations. The kids definitely learned how to act like adults. Good job, losers.
Okay. In this digital drama thread, we've got Maria, who is livid that her neighbor Stevie will not bring his trash can back to its respective area. And this is sparking a huge neighborhood war. Now, I'm going to be playing the role of Maria. We've got Virginia playing the role of Joey. Jbird is going to be Stevie, and Denny's, you can be Lindsay. Okay, here's what Maria had to say. Stevie, your trash can has been sitting on the curb so long, it's basically a landmark. It is trash day, not decorate the street with your laziness day. Move it, lazy loser. I am so sick of asking you.
Why don't you crawl in my trash can and live in it, Oscar the Grouch? Some of us are busy making money, making memories, and making love. You should try it sometime, Oscar, or I mean Maria.
Thank you, Stevie. Maria acts like she's protecting national security instead of staring at a Rubbermaid container all day. Also, I do love her new nickname, Oscar the Grouch. You should go live from a trash can, Maria.
Yeah! This is embarrassing. Grown adults arguing like garbage. It's arguing like garbage is life or death. None of you look smart here. And that includes me for reading this thread. But I'm a loser with no life, so please keep fighting. This is the most entertainment I've had all month.
Joey, you defended Stevie this hard is a little suspicious to me. Either you're secretly in love with him or you're just as sloppy. And Stevie, the HOA rules exist because of people exactly like you. Oh, if I am Oscar the Grouch, that makes Joey and Stevie the dumbass version of Bert and Ernie.
Maria, you reported my lid being tilted last year. That's not civic pride. That's the mentality of a bored person who has severe mental issues. Seek help, Oscar. Maria, and I don't know why I keep going country.
Yeah, those are facts. This Maria/Oscar person doesn't want a neighborhood. She wants a dictatorship with matching mulch. Next, she's going to report us for blinking at different times. I refuse to live under trash can tyranny.
Yeah! Maria loves the drama. Stevie ignores the rules. Joey just loves yelling. The real trash problem isn't the bin. It's this entire conversation. And I love it.
There are a lot of people who just do love it. Yes, they love a nice little thread like that. Well, nice job, everybody. Thank you very much. I always love to see the people fighting it out.
I see people fighting a lot on Nextdoor about the trash can thing.
My God.
That's a big thing.
It's probably turned into the most toxic of all the sites. It started off all peaceful and helpful, and boy, we just got rid of that neighborly love real fast, didn't we?
So quick.
Just moved on.
You're right.
Okay, do you think that you can answer like a majority of the KVJ show? That's the game majority rule. I'll throw out some topics here. Let's see what the answers are and what we can match up on. Okay, first thing is name a person, even a celebrity, who talks too much. Who talks too much? How do you think everybody else is going to answer?
Talks too much.
It doesn't have to be a celebrity, or it
can be either.
Okay.
It can be either. Right. Yeah. I mean, you're just trying to think of how would everybody else answer that question? Somebody that talks too much. Who could that possibly be? I'm going to go with what I think everybody else is going to answer. I think my best chance to get a point is saying Virginia.
Oh, geez. I didn't even...
I'm changing my answer to Kevin.
What if one of it lands? Who does talk too much? Me or the witch? Bird?
I put Virginia Sinicki.
Oh, damn.
Kevin, that's so awesome.
I can't believe this.
That's awesome.
Denny's. Who did you write for a person that talks too much?
That Baldoni guy, right? Then he's always
Baldoni.
Justin Baldoni.
Justin Baldoni.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good answer, Denny.
I didn't even think.
All right, myself and Bird get a point for matching up on that answer. Okay, next up. Tell me a store that you will go into, wander around, and then not buy anything. What is the store that you would think people do that the most? They just go in, they browse, and they walk out without getting anything. What would that be? Okay. This is a tough one. I don't know if I'm going to be able to match.
Yeah.
This is really tough.
Yeah. I'm going to go Restoration Hardware because it's very expensive furniture, and you go and be like, oh, that looks lovely. And I've gone in there and browsed, and I've never gotten a thing from Restoration Hardware. So that would be the only place I can think of that really jumps out. Virginia, what did you say?
I mean, I did it over Christmas. I don't know if I'm going to match anybody, but Best Buy. Okay. I went to go buy something for Rocco, and I was like, I don't understand what I'm buying. I'm out.
Yeah. I think it'd be more higher-priced items that this would work for. Bird, what did you put down?
I know. I'm just going to take a Hail Mary here. Radio Shack.
Okay. We still have those?
No.
Never mind. I'm going to change my answer. I think Virginia talks too much.
Denny's?
I wrote sharper image.
Oh, that's a good one.
I feel like everyone always goes in there, never buys anything.
Yes. Dang it, if I'd have given that more
The
thought.
sharper image Brookstone combo.
I was between the two of them. I figured sharper image was slightly more popular.
I remember being a teenager and buying one small thing from there, thinking it was the coolest thing ever. I go, I bought something from this place.
It's so expensive.
It is.
What is a snack you sneak late at night? What do you say that is?
You sneak it.
Yes. You go out and eat it. If it's midnight and you wake up, you're like, I'm going to eat something. What is that thing you're most likely to snack
You're
on?
craving it
Yes.
in your sleep.
What are you thinking that is? Or it's just sitting there and you know it.
All right.
Okay. I'll let Jbird start with this one. What did you put down, Bird?
I put down hand pie.
Okay. Okay.
So filling.
Yep. Denny's.
I tried to be generic. I went chocolate.
That's a good one. And man, I was going to put pie first, thinking about the bird, but I switched it to cake. I don't know why.
I was going to put chocolate. Then I was going to put cake. But I put cookies.
Yeah, any of those. Okay. Nobody
All
lands
fine
on
answers.
Damn.
Yeah, nobody lands on a match on that.
I would eat all of those.
Give me a top reason why people lie. What is the top reason why people lie? Denny's, what are you putting down?
Cheating.
Cheating. Oh, great one.
Yes, that's a good one.
I put being late. People are always late, and I know they're never being honest with me.
5 minutes away.
Yeah, I'm at the bridge. I'm at the bridge.
I'm still at my house.
I would rather just someone be honest and go, dude, I'm not going to be at your house for like an hour.
Yeah.
No one does,
Just
though.
be honest.
Virginia?
Running late.
Okay. All right. Got a match so far, Bird.
I picked murder.
Okay. As he always does. All
So
right.
relatable.
Yeah. All right. Virginia, I get a point on that. I got 2. Virginia's got 1. Jbird's got 1. Denny's yet to get on the board.
Should have put Virginia for that first one.
Give me something you always lose. What is something that you always lose? Virginia, we will start with you.
I mean, I watched you lose it this morning. Cell phone.
Okay. All right. Smart. That's where I went as well. Denny's.
I saw you lose it this morning. I went phone.
Okay. All right. Bird, you put phone, right?
No, I put mind.
Mind. Okay.
You know, it's your own personal experience.
Okay. Let's see. I got 3. Virginia 2. Jbird with 1. Denny's with 1. And it's over.
No.
There you go.
The rig master takes it.
Who wants to laugh their ass off? Ooh, I know I do. He wrote some funny punchlines just for me and you. It's Danny's Joke Jury.
Who's ready to laugh?
I know I am. Here we go. Time for some comedy. Okay, Denny's got the jokes for us. We are the joke jury. We're going to let them know what is hitting and what is not.
All right, joke 1. What restaurant can you sit on the water and eat big lizards?
I don't know. Where can you sit and eat big lizards?
Iguanabanas?
Delicious.
It's so Jupiter.
It is.
It's a local joke.
Second joke. What police routine do farmers use during interrogation?
I don't know. What police routine do they use during interrogation?
Good crop, bad crop?
Very good.
Yes, I like to see that.
That is a good joke.
Third joke. What kills a redneck werewolf?
I don't know. What does kill a redneck werewolf?
A silver mullet?
Oh, not a bullet. Yeah. Redneck werewolf.
I love a redneck werewolf.
It's not much out there. So.
Yeah.
Fourth joke. Why was the baker afraid to skydive?
I don't know. Why was the baker afraid to skydive?
He didn't have the scones.
Okay. Yep. Mm-hmm. And finally?
Final joke. Why is Toast so rebellious in their early 20s?
I don't know. Why is Toast so rebellious in its early 20s?
Because they're young, dumb, and full of crumb.
Okay, there you go. Of course they are. Yes.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away. Because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
This Dirt of the Day is brought to you by my favorite closet people, closetsbydesign.com. Well, Bijou Phillips, the model and socialite, she was formerly married to Danny Masterson. I think she's probably hoping we forget that part of the story. She is in need of a second kidney transplant. I guess she was born with underdeveloped kidneys and received her first kidney transplant back in 2017 from a friend. But I guess, as these kidney things go, Jbird, you would know all about this because you donated your kidney to your friend.
Bigfoot?
She has had complications since that first transplant and now is looking for a second kidney transplant and is living on dialysis in the meantime.
Yeah, my kidney, I think, lasted about 7 years with Bigfoot, and then he had to get another replacement.
Wow.
So it's a rough journey, man.
It's a lifelong thing.
Something you always got to think about.
So she's going through it again, and she's just looking for help. So Shakira was performing, and man, it was not good. On stage, she suffered a significant fall as she was performing in El Salvador. Did you see the video of this, Kev?
I mean, her doing that header, it looks like that would have really hurt.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was quite a, we've seen people kind of fall and tumble and they catch themselves and they just trip up a little bit. But yeah, it looked like she caught herself with her face.
Oh, my gosh. She later shared the clip on her own social media.
Yeah, Bird's just seeing it.
Oh, gosh, I can't watch it.
Yeah, it's rough.
She said, "Don't worry, I'm made of rubber."
Whoa.
That's what she said on social media. "Don't worry, I'm made of rubber."
She didn't come out. It doesn't look like she came up bleeding or anything like that because that's what the first thing I thought was, you would think that would cut your face, but I don't see it. I didn't see anything extended from that video.
I'm watching it and in slow-mo, it almost looks like her face doesn't really get too badly hit. It seems like more of her shoulder arm.
Maybe it's like her elbow hits the ground and then her face smacks on, it looks like the drum riser.
Oh, goodness.
I mean, it does not look like it would not hurt.
It definitely hurt. Oh, there's bruising.
Yeah, it is a fall. It is a fall. It is on the upper tier of falls.
Even she falls cute, though.
Yeah.
I hope she's okay. Well, if she's joking about it on her social media, I'm sure she's fine.
She's made of rubber.
That's how you handle it. And finally here, investigators that are still looking for Savannah Guthrie's mom, Nancy Guthrie, say that they've uncovered a possible clue. They believe they found a black glove. Authorities are hoping that it contains forensic evidence. They do believe it may be tied to Nancy Guthrie's kidnapping. They have tracked down more than 4,000 tips that they are currently investigating. A lot of people are calling in. They say, see something, say something. And that's exactly what people are doing. That's what Savannah Guthrie took to social media and asked people to do. Please, if you see something, say something. Help us find our mother.
Is this one of those things that it seems like an inside job, maybe?
Well, I heard people yesterday on social media speculating. They were like, so who's the girl that got her gig covering the Winter Olympics? Because Savannah Guthrie was supposed to cover the Winter Olympics, and she didn't because of this mom stuff. Are they looking into the chick that got the gig instead of her?
I mean, I'm not saying it's an inside job, but it's something you got to look at.
People were also saying, don't snooze on the fact that NBC's Today Show ratings are up 23% since mom was taken.
Wow. Yeah, I was wondering what that was going to do because they are getting coverage promoting that show across every news platform.
All the other networks are promoting NBC's The Today Show and Savannah Guthrie because of the mom going missing. So it kind of makes sense that 23% would be the gain. It's gained.
I just wouldn't read the comments on the internet because everyone's got their hot take.
And it's kind of amazing that Harvey Levin from TMZ has kind of become the authority on this. It's not like we are looking to the FBI or anything like that giving us the information. We're looking to the TMZ dude.
Well, he had the so-called ransom letter before anybody else. They sent it to 2 news networks.
Yeah.
And TMZ.
They need to go check a closet at TMZ.
You're right.
Yeah.
And he's in the Epstein files.
Because something tells me this is not the only time TMZ allegedly has been a little shady.
Yeah. Here's the latest of what Harvey Levin had to say.
You know, who bought some of these things from a store in the Tucson area because they do believe this person is from that area, or Amazon or something like that. And just a little bit ago, KOLD said that law enforcement told them that is indeed the backpack for this Walmart Ozark trail hiker backpack. So, you know, that's something that would be relevant, certainly, to police, to the FBI, to figure out, you know, did somebody buy that, you know, in the last few days? Now, it could have been something somebody had for a long time.
Okay. He's all over it, man. He's doing all the work for the FBI.
Is. Get it.
Yeah, all over it.
Somebody's got to find her. Come on. I mean, we're going on weeks now.
Hope so.
And that's what's going on in your dirt.
It's time for viral audio.
Hey, yeah, beautiful hair.
They can't hear me because they're listening to Kids Spot.
We got weights and fit. There we go.
Kind of odd if you go look up the chart for rap digital song sales. You might find something very odd on that I don't think you would expect to see. At number 3, a song from 1990 by Vanilla Ice called Ice Ice Baby. It's also number 5 on the R&B hip hop digital song sales chart. Now, why would it be charting so high 36 years after it came out? Couple things, a lot of cold and a lot of references to ice that are happening these days.
Okay. I was like, what?
Yeah, but either way, not bad for Mr. Rob Van Winkle.
Hey, man, I'll take anything that drives my songs, you know, whatever makes people laugh and have fun, because that's all they're doing is using it for little parodies and stuff like that, you know. I'm neutral, you know, I don't do anything. I stay in my lane, if that makes sense, you know. I just woke up one day and found out that my song is number 1 36 years later. And I'm like, whoa.
There you go. How about that, huh?
Yes, that's the smart way to handle it.
Yes. Right.
All you do is just smile and cash the check.
Well, if you're holding on to a deep, dark secret, we love to hear that stanky Yankee that you got in your mind right now. You can relieve yourself of it, feel a lot better. Text it into us anonymously. 877-979-WRMF. 877-979-9763. Got a few holdovers from the last couple of weeks, so getting to them. We got a lot of people who like to confess stuff. One person confessing here as to why they actually bathed the dog. They told their partner it's because the dog was running around, got all muddy in the backyard, but what had happened was they were on their phone, standing up, taking a pee, and they didn't notice that the dog put its head in the bowl.
Oh, you peed on the dog?
That happened, yeah. Sometimes dogs will do it. They go, hey, what's going on in there? Oops, hey, what's going on, man?
Well, here's the good news. He's not going to rat you out.
It's true. Yeah, you're right about that. That is.
It's between you and him, and he might look at you different, but who's he going to tell?
If we ever got to a point where technology has our pets starting to talk and turn on us, we are screwed.
Oh, boy.
If my sweet Chewy, rest in peace, if he was able to have talked, oh my goodness.
Oh, yeah.
You guys aren't going to believe what I saw.
He would have given you so much juicy dirt.
Yeah. And this would be one of those times that you wouldn't want that to come out, because this confession says, I feed my toenails to the dog.
Oh, no.
In fact, I got busted. First time my girlfriend saw it, she freaked out and dumped me.
Oh, no.
Okay. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there are some things, because you know dogs ain't going to talk. Yeah, there are a few little infringement things. I give the dog like some stuff he's not supposed to eat. They don't. But I'm like, hey man, you're not gonna say nothing, right?
This is between me and you, right?
Right.
I just remember my dog looking at me going, just thinking, what the heck are you doing? And then me thinking, if my dog could talk right now,
He'd be like, bruh, I don't think you're making good choices.
He'd hit up Virginia. You're not going to believe. You're not going to believe Virginia.
Well, the thing I do, I got this ongoing thing, and luckily Ocho ain't gonna talk, and he wouldn't rat on me even if he could, is that dog can eat super fast. So I've kind of been going around, and yesterday I fed him a small tortilla, Gone in less than 2 seconds.
What?
Yeah.
Gone. I just like unbelievable. So I'm kind of like keeping a little chart.
You're playing a game.
I would put this dog up against anybody. I think he is the fastest eating dog I've ever seen. He doesn't have teeth.
Wow.
It's amazing.
No teeth.
No teeth.
Yeah, not really.
Where's
no.
his teeth?
They just kind of fell out. Like I think his previous owners didn't really take care of them.
Oh, you told me he eats rocks. That could be where his teeth
He ate a rat
were.
hole. I told you that story, right?
Damn.
Where I saw he had a rat dangling out. He had it by the head and it was dangling out of his mouth. I'm like, oh, Kim, you got to see this. And she walked around the corner. He goes, and just stunned.
The only thing to make that story more horrifying is the fact that the rat was looking at you blinking as it went down.
That's kind of when it started. I'm like, he ate a rat in less than a second.
Damn.
I've never seen anything like it.
And he wasn't sick after?
No, he looked at me because we were both like horrified. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Did he look at you like what?
He was just chill. He's like, something wrong? He's like, did I do something weird? Like,
just dog out here dogging.
He was just, it was like it was no big deal.
So that would be something
Unreal.
I'd have to work at blocking out of my head.
I can't get to it, and now I'm kind of leaning into it.
You think about it every day.
Well, I see something. I'm like, I wonder how long it'd take for him to eat that. And I throw it down. I'm like, that's unbelievable. And he looks, he's like, yeah, let's do it again.
I'll get better, Dad.
I might have to start doing a video of this because it's unbelievable. I'm serious. It's unreal. Ocho's eating abilities. So I'm sorry but man, it's impressive.
I mean, now that's I'm there.
I think we all probably have something that we are doing with our dogs, with our animals that we probably don't want anybody else in the family know. It's like, this is our little secret, right? It's between you and me.
You got to make a video
dog.
now. I got to see how fast this dog eats.
I'll do it at the tortilla today. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, I have to be right there recording as I throw it down. Just gone.
Yeah, I believe it.
It's unreal. He's unreal. Another confession here. It says, the most shocking and compelling evidence I was becoming my father came not from looks or character, but from the fact that my fart started sounding exactly like his.
Oh.
What is it about old man farts? Because that's one way, like, if I ever toot, my wife would be, I sound like an old man. I'm like, what are you talking about? No,
already?
I've got young. Yeah, I know. I'm like, no, I think I've got young man sounding farts.
You can judge a fart by the age now?
She was. She's the age discrimination by the way I pass gas.
I don't know. I haven't heard you fart recently, but I would imagine it's like high and tight.
You know what? If I somehow could do this experiment, I will see if I can start collecting farts of various ages, and then I'll play a fart, and you'd be like, okay. And you try to get within a 5-year window.
I know how to make you fart.
Yeah,
garlic.
So if you guys could just fart on the mic drop feature, send it to us, and let us know the gender and the age, and then we can turn that into a game.
Feed him some garlic, and then I'll play bongos on his stomach, and then we'll get a couple. Look, you have 2 bits out of this whole conversation.
Wow.
How fast your dog can eat.
Yeah.
And Kevin has old man farts.
The best stuff's coming out of these confessions. It is. This confession says, I know it's petty, but the way my husband holds a fajita absolutely pisses me off. What? He cups the bottom, squishes it, then shoves it in his big fat mouth. I can't even look at him when he has one anymore.
Oh, I mean, he's just eating a fajita.
But I guess he just goes really hard. You know what? He eats it like Ocho would.
And I wonder, too, does it really get on your nerves more when he's kind of annoying you? If you guys are in a good mood, it probably doesn't bother you.
Right.
But if he's rubbing you the wrong way and he's eating a fajita.
And he left, pee-pee on the toilet seat, didn't take the trash out, and now he's eating the fajita wrong. You're like, oh.
I'm kind of curious. I'm going to ask, are you secretly annoyed by how your partner eats?
Because a lot of people are.
They aren't saying anything. They just look and be like, oh, man, it's just the way
if I'm really hungry, I kind of lose myself.
That's why I like eating alone.
And sometimes I eat like I'm a prisoner. And then I'll look up and be like, oh my gosh, I wonder if I was just making noises. Like, what was that like for anybody else in the room?
I'm like that if I'm alone with myself. Yes, there's more.
If I'm alone, I don't care.
Why would you?
But there's been moments where I've had like blackouts and I don't remember like the first 3 minutes of eating because I was so hungry and I was so rude. And I'm just like, oh gosh, what have I done?
One of the grossest things I've ever seen is Virginia eat a ballpark hot dog when she was drunk.
Right.
To a point, it's kind of like your rat story with the dog.
Yes.
That one, I didn't break eye contact with you.
You can't tell me your husband's not looking at that. Sometimes you're like, oh man.
Well, she was eating it, and we're walking out of the stadium, so she's talking and eating.
And drinking a 16-ounce beer.
She had a beer. They made her chug it before she left.
44% of people are secretly annoyed by how their partner eats.
44?
44%.
It's probably more.
That's a lot.
It's a lot. It's half. Pretty much half.
I couldn't tell you how Panda eats, if he eats weird or rough. I'm too busy over here making a noise with my food.
I think you would be the weird eater out of the two.
I think I am.
Yeah, okay.
I suck and slurp.
She does, man.
Okay. Well, we learned some things here today, huh?
I'm disgusted.
Yeah, we came up with some new bits and gave you an assignment. Okay, what do we got? A makeup or a breakup on this one? Yesterday, we were talking a little bit and even heard Cardi B talking about what she has done with her, I don't know, their boyfriend, almost thought they're going to be fiance, baby daddy. She was going on with his photos on Instagram and archiving them. So it looks like, poof, she's just taking them away. But you can just, kind of basically just not make them visible to people and kind of play mind games.
And she said she did it because I'm dramatic.
Yeah, right. At least she owns it, right?
Look, it sells albums. It piques interest. People are very much into the story of like, ooh, what did Stefan Diggs do?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Maybe not everybody's aware that is a feature. I know I wasn't aware of it until yesterday, and apparently somebody else wasn't as well because they heard us talking about the archiving thing and the girl that had the option that she could do that because her current boyfriend was upset that she had photos of her ex-boyfriend on there. He said, yeah, why not just archive them? It seems like an easy win, but that was still part of the fight. They said that I'm not really up on the Instagram, but I got a female associate who is. So I asked her to pull out my girlfriend's Instagram page. And when she did, I was pretty floored to see that I was nowhere on it. Now, I figured that I always was because my girlfriend is always holding up her phone. She's saying like, hey, here's one for the gram, doing that kind of stuff. And so he always would see her making what he thought were videos and, photos for her Instagram page. So when she checks it out, he's not on there anywhere. He's like, okay, well, that's kind of odd. Now, there were plenty of shots of her with her girlfriends, young, hot bikinis, all that kind of stuff. Plenty of her looking all sexy with the events that I actually took her to. But I'm nowhere to be found in that event photo.
So it sounds like she's curating this Instagram for whatever front-facing image she wants to have. Is he sure that he's not anywhere, like even in the stories? Because those disappear.
I don't even think he'd have to get that far. The fact that she stops and goes, this is for the gram. Right there, I would have broken up with her.
Yeah, right.
That's your red flag.
This is for the gram. Here's me leaving.
If Honeyface ever got to go, okay, hold on. This is for the gram. I'd be like, we have to have a talk.
He did have a talk with her, and he's like, so what's up? Why am I nowhere to be found on your Instagram? And she explained that I guess her job, I don't even know what this is. What's a social liaison? Is that a career? What is a social liaison?
It's a fancier name for saying I'm an influencer.
Okay. I've not heard that. You heard that one yet, Virginia?
Social media liaison or?
Just says social liaison.
It's a fancy word for influencer.
I don't know what that is. I don't know if you're just connecting businesses to events and stuff like that. I have no idea. But yeah, maybe that's it. I guess everybody can make up their own title these days, right?
Is she pushing products on her Instagram? Maybe she's like doing it for business.
She's very social. She wants to be at the hottest events for everything. And he has the ends because he did say in his email, I guess he's well over a decade older than her. And he said, I'm the one definitely bankrolling our lifestyle. We do wind up at a lot of the parties. She puts photos up because of me and my contacts.
Gotcha. So she wants to appear single. For some people, I think it is a better play. It's more profitable.
But if you're not comfortable with that type of relationship, you got to get out. Because I know a lot of people who aren't comfortable with that. This is for the gram. I'm single, guys. Come on over here. And then you go home. Mm-hmm. Not everyone can handle that kind of
Yeah.
that balance.
Yeah.
He sent an email and said, I don't want to infringe on her style, but I've given her so much in this relationship. Our waterfront condo, her car, her clothes, her unlimited credit card. I just want a little bit of respect back. Is this worth making a big deal over, or do I need to just understand the game and play it better and say, okay, this is just who I'm dating?
No, you need to break up with her because you don't feel good about your relationship for all the right reasons, because you guys are two different people. You're 10 years older. She wants to be out in the clubs and party. It's not jiving. You got to be honest with yourself about that.
I know, but you got to tell her and give her a chance to do the right thing by you before you just break up with her.
Well, I mean, it sounds like she's not going to stop. She's not going to give up the gram
Well,
for
if
the
you
man.
tell her how you feel and then she still makes zero changes, then it tells you you're not a priority on her gram. But, I mean, is she always on social media, or does she have moments where she doesn't care about it and she spends quality time with you and she loves you and she's a good girlfriend? Like, what's the other side of this?
It sounds like when they're out someplace cool, whenever she's capturing photos to show how awesome her life is, he's not in any of it.
She's curating a look for the Instagram. How much of that is her focus when she's with you?
Yeah, and if you're not comfortable with that, you guys are not meant to be together.
Well, tell her. If you don't tell her how you're feeling, you're telling us. You got to tell her what you're telling us and see if she can make an adjustment to make you happy and feel like you're valuable.
I think he's just wrestling with it in his head right now to say, I don't want to be a chump.
Well, you are acting like a chump, though. I'm telling you, as an outsider who doesn't know either one of you, you're acting like a chump because you're not being honest with her how you feel. You're allowing her to do all this stuff that you're not comfortable with.
He told her, and she just explained.
Yeah, she didn't care.
He's like, well, I hate that I'm not on your Instagram. She's like, well, it's like this is just part of the game that I'm trying to do. I'm trying to curate this image, and that's it. It's just,
it's business.
Right, exactly. And that's how she's playing it. And, look, sometimes you might be uncomfortable with the career field that the person you're with has chosen. And you got to say, yeah, there is a good chance. She's probably with you because of the things that you can provide to her.
Yeah.
And then you got to say, well, I've got to be with somebody who loves me for me. Then you got to
And stop dating hot girls.
Yeah.
When you date a really hot girl who's on the scene and this is what makes her happy, and she's curating her Instagram to be a business.
Yeah. I think some guys are okay with that exchange. And it sounds like it's, got you a little bit in your feels. And it's affecting your self-esteem. And if it's something that continues, then, yeah, you probably can't be in a relationship with somebody like this.
This doesn't sound healthy. And I think you guys are two different people, and I think you should go your own separate way. Dr. Phil has spoken.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
She's living in that condo, though, driving that car that he pays for. It's a few entanglements.
That's what I'm saying. You don't want to feel like a chump, but you're heading down Chump Boulevard.
Tell her.
So what about this? This person wants to know if this is a makeup or a breakup. Could you be with a man whose only ambition was to breathe?
No.
It says, my fiance and I were both in our mid-20s. We've been together for 4 years, but 2 of those years were in college. So our life is kind of now starting to shape into form, and I wanted to know what his great ambition in life was. So I asked him, and he's like, I don't know. I really don't have anything. And it wasn't like, I can chart my path because I want to attack it and all that kind of stuff. He was more like, I don't know. Everything's good. What else is there in life? What am I trying to aspire to be? He's got a basic job that he does just enough to keep. He works out. He hangs out with his friends. And he just kind of keeps recycling. Every day is pretty much the same. There's really no objective. There's no real mark he's striving for. In fact, he has already been offered a few promotions that meant more pay and more work. But he's like, I don't like the trade-off. I don't think the sacrifice is worth it. So he declined them. I had ambitions for some cool moments that we could share together. I want to travel the world and do all these cool things. We have many nice moments, but it's all pretty basic stuff. I just want a wow from time to time. And we've been talking about marriage, and now suddenly I'm kind of panicking, thinking, okay, am I the only one who's pushing, dreaming, planning, striving to do bigger things? Do I need to realize that I have it better than most and just cash out or throw away a guy I thought I would marry for an unknown ambitious man down the road? So I guess now she's starting to say, maybe this isn't the guy I can travel the world with, the guy that's going to try to make that kind of money or take that leap, that chance. He is very content in the day-to-day, and that's it.
Yeah, if you have goals, if you're ambitious, that would get old quick. To be with somebody that's not motivated, doesn't have goals, turning down promotions because he doesn't want the work. It just sounds like you guys are not on the same wavelength professionally.
Yeah.
And for achievement, it doesn't sound like he cares.
It's slightly annoying you now. As time goes on, it'll annoy you even more. And that typically is it. Because, at least I can look at my life and where a lot of my friends went. In the 20s, we were still partying, having fun, and you were kind of had an idea of what you're going to do. But your 30s, then you really kind of got serious. Like, you're like, okay, I'm going to make some money. I'm going to make my mark. It's all career. And it doesn't sound like he's going to hit that mark. And so in your 30s, you're going to grow really frustrated with him.
Annoyance will turn to resentment.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially if you have to carry the bulk of the bills and he's just kind of chill, turning down promotions and more money. Like, that's not helping the household do better.
Right.
You only got one life.
Yep.
Amen.
Unless you believe in reincarnation, and that's a different topic.
Don't spend it frustrated with this person, because if the frustration is a little right now, it's just going to grow and grow.
I would move on.
Ow! There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha-ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha-ha, it's the whacked out news. So many people on meth. Ow!
Well, do you really know South Florida if you don't know Toilet Seat Cut off Plantation Key in Isla Mirada?
Oh, okay. It's a place, not an injury.
No, it's not. No, toilet seat didn't cut me. And if you ever been cut by a toilet seat, oh, that really hurts.
Oh, my grandmother who passed away, this could have been really bad. She had a crack in her toilet seat and didn't tell anybody.
Right.
I sat in it and got a piece of leg meat stuck in it.
Yeah, I've had that happen.
My grandma that was in Texas.
Yeah.
And the pain.
Right.
Bleeding.
It's next level.
You do
It's
not
like a hornet
want.
sting.
Oh, toilet seat cut, you do not want.
Yeah. So people were hitting me up saying they usually call it just toilet bowl. Now, it's a small channel that is lined with decorative toilet seats that kind of serve as an informal marker in shallow bay waters. Now, it all came about in the 1950s by Vernon Lamp, who cleared a shortcut through seagrass to reach Founders Park. And then after Hurricane Donna in 1960, a toilet seat was hung up on a channel marker, sparking this tradition of locals adding decorated seats, some honoring loved ones, along both sides of the cut. So now it's just kind of lined with all these toilet seats, which is just the kind of stuff you see in the Keys, right?
And what town is it in again?
It is off Plantation Key in Isla Mirada.
Okay. Is it only visible from the water, or can you see it from the land?
I don't have those answers, Virginia.
Kevin, what year was that land first discovered?
The land discovered, I don't know. I know it started in the 50s, and it's after Hurricane Donna in 1960, but yeah, I don't know.
I kind of want to get a picture of it.
Okay, yeah, there's one on KVJ TV on YouTube.
I love it.
There's your picture, Virginia.
I love it.
That's why you got to watch the show on YouTube. Well, there's a jewelry thief in Turkey who used a forklift to break into a shop. But he knew how foolish it was going to be to try to escape the robbery on a forklift, so he had a getaway donkey.
Bless his heart.
I think donkeys move too fast.
Yeah, I don't know if that's much better, but
ass on an ass.
I know they kick hard.
Yeah. They say there is a 26-year-old man in Japan that's been arrested after taking a woman's 4 parakeets hostage until she agreed to meet with him.
Ooh.
How do I know my parakeet's alive? I'll put him on the phone. I'm alive. I'm alive.
Meet the guy. They say there's a guy in California got arrested for stealing beehives. They were the ones that are in the boxes. You ever seen those? They have them in the box and they cultivate them. Yeah.
He stole them?
Yes. And guess how the cops were able to catch him?
The buzzing noise?
Nope. A sting operation.
Oh.
Dang it. I love that.
That's a joke jury right there.
Yes, it is. Well, there's a bar owner in Philadelphia that's blaming ChatGPT and TikTok for a surge in fake IDs. They said they had one underage guy come in and try to pass off an ID that had a photo of Benjamin Franklin on it. They're like, come on, man.
Dude, really?
And so now they said, you know what? Okay, we're tired of it. So they've banned all drinkers under the age of 25 now.
Okay.
Here is the bar owner explaining the decision.
That's the day that we're done. I have to preserve the bar. I have to preserve my license.
They don't know how to drink. They drink way too much. They throw up on the floor. They yell. They scream.
They sound fun.
And she sounds like a veteran.
Yeah.
She knows that these rookies can't handle their liquor.
Yeah, you might be right. Well, they say U.S. military forces shot down a party balloon near El Paso, Texas, after initially identifying as a potential Mexican cartel drone.
Oh, no.
People were asking me yesterday, going, why did they shut down the airspace over El Paso? I'm like, I don't know. I have to look into it. Now, I guess counter-drone measures were activated when officials assessed the object as a foreign threat, leading to temporary airspace closure around El Paso International Airport.
Well, it makes me feel good that they're paying attention.
Yeah, you're right. Absolutely. Because remember, we had that balloon flew all across the country.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, it's pretty.
Like, oh, look up. It's like a spy balloon, and no one's shooting this thing down?
Yeah, now they don't play. The Pentagon has been testing new counter-drone technology at Fort Bliss, including high-energy laser systems designed to neutralize hostile drones.
Pew, 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 pew.
And the Transportation Secretary, Sean Duffy, confirmed the threat was neutralized and posed no danger to commercial travel. They said, yeah, we kicked that party balloon's ass.
There was nothing to see in that first balloon. It only went over every nuclear plant across the country.
Don't look at that. I mean, it doesn't matter.
It's not a big deal, guys.
It's not taking pictures of everything we have and sending it back to China.
Just a giant balloon over a nuclear plant.
Yeah. I love this. There's a 62-year-old retired Army combat veteran that has just been sentenced to 2 years in prison. He thought he would impress a date by sharing classified battle plans.
Oh.
You cannot do that.
Yeah, they don't play. Mm-hmm. But was she impressed? Did he get some play?
You would hope. I mean, for spending 2 years in the clink.
You hope he got a little play.
Yeah, I hope he at least got the third base for all that.
Yeah, you would hope. Well, they say there was a man that was arrested at an Atlanta airport for having 42 pounds of marijuana in his bag.
42 pounds? I mean, that's just shy of Rocco.
Why so little?
That's like a lot of weed, bro.
That is a lot of weed. The bad news is he did get busted. The good news, he did make it under the 50-pound limit. So he didn't have to pay any extra. So that was good. Boy, I don't know if you saw this. It happened to the Seattle Seahawks quarterback, Sam Darnold, who was the winning quarterback in the Super Bowl. They have something in California called a jock tax, and they say he actually lost money winning the Super Bowl.
What?
The NFL paid him $178,000 for being a member of the winning team, but the tax is $250,000 for just playing in the Super Bowl in San Francisco. So he actually lost money being a part of that game.
How is that possible?
Yeah, I'm confused on this.
California taxes, brah.
Oh, California.
Mm-hmm.
California's got a lot of things going on over
That's why
there.
Zuckerberg is now buying that big old mansion in Miami.
Oh, I thought you were about to say, that's why Zuckerberg is going to buy California.
He might. They say that there's now some smart underwear that is basically a wearable sensor that will clip onto your underwear to monitor gut bacteria activity. It'll actually measure the hydrogen gas in your flatulence, and it turns out people fart about twice as much as previously believed. Earlier estimates put the average at roughly 10 to 20 times per day, but the new monitoring suggests the real number is significantly higher. Researchers say the data could help improve digestive health studies and better understand gut function. Huh. Would you want smart underwear to track your toots?
I kind of would.
Okay.
Can you put a little microphone back there, too, so we can get, like, the sound quality?
And start playing our game on how old am I based on the sound of my fart?
We'll be ready.
Mm-hmm.
You would love that contraption.
I would beat mix my farts and come in here with a song for all of you, and you would love it.
We could help you out with that.
Yes. And technology, again, getting people in trouble. You ever seen any of those AI note-taking apps?
Yes.
Yeah, they're very handy. In fact, a lot of people, basically will use them on different platforms. I see them all the time now. And all my, smart tech buddies are like, oh, yeah, I don't even take notes anymore.
AI does it for me.
Here's the problem. When the meeting is over, you have to hit stop. And apparently what is happening is some people are sticking around on Zoom, and as the person bounces out, they start talking all kinds of S-bomb about them.
Oh.
And the problem is the AI note-taking app is still taking the notes, and it sends it to everyone in the company. And so even though the call is over, all that mess you talked about, that person that bounced out early, is getting shared with everybody in the company.
You got to be careful with technology and gossiping.
That's awkward when they get hand delivered to their inbox all the things you said about them.
It's going to make for an awkward day at the office. No doubt
and then you
about
followed up. Just kidding. I was working on a movie script.
Whatever.
Yep.
You can't get out of that one.
You can't get out of it.
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
Well, I was very excited to see that one of my favorite groups that I have never yet seen in concert is going to be coming to South Florida. You ever heard of a group called the Black Keys, Virginia?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, there are a couple guys from Cleveland, and they got a kind of a cool retro throwback to almost the 60s, 70s kind of sound of rock.
Okay.
And they're going to be at Hard Rock Live on April 24th.
Nice.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Is that a weekday? Is that a weekend? Are you able to go?
I think I'm going to have to go because, like I said, I've never seen him, and it's going to be a Friday night. So, I mean, there's no excuses, right?
I love it.
Yeah. So I'm putting that down on the calendar and got to go swoop up some tickets. But they just announced that show. So if you do like the Black Keys, I don't think they come to South Florida that often.
Well, if they did, you would notice because you're all over that.
Yeah, I can't remember the last time they were around, so I'm very happy about that. Bird, what you got on your mind today?
I've been hit up by a lot of people with this, and it's been tricking tons and tons of humans out there. No, Paul Rudd is not rebooting and playing Mrs. Doubtfire. This is all AI lies, not happening, so there's no need to get upset, mad. People going, this movie does not need to be remade.
Oh, it's a fake AI thing.
Yes, and if you look at the picture close enough, you can kind of start to see the markings of the AI beast.
Dang.
But it got everybody on, everyone fighting. It got the KVJ Nationers keep hitting me up saying, I know you guys talk about this movie a lot. What do you think about the Paul Rudd reboot? I go, I don't think it's real.
Dang.
And it's tricking a lot of people.
I bet Paul Rudd is the most annoyed with this because now he's got to answer all these questions.
Well, that's what I was wondering with all of this AI stuff. If you are a Paul Rudd and then people start hassling you about it, do you have to make a statement now to get everybody going, I'm not Mrs. Doubtfire?
Every interview you do, they probably bring it up. Oh, what's going on with the Mrs. Doubtfire reboot?
Well, even with the AI, there's fan-made movies now with Star Wars, and they are getting extremely good to a point where you're going, wow, that could have been a deleted scene from one of the movies. And I go, how do they get the characters' rights? Because these movies are starting to perform very well on social media. And you can't tell me Disney's not looking at that saying, these are our views, these are our characters, this is going to be our money.
I think that's why they licensed it. Because they knew that, if you can't beat them, join them. So they've licensed it. So people are creating that stuff, and it's all good.
And do they get a piece of that, though?
I think somehow they figured out how to monetize it.
People probably have to pay
to get a Luke Skywalker looking type of.
Yeah, I'm not sure the back end deals on that and the percentages of how they did that. I am kind of curious, but yeah, that was why that was such a big story with Disney licensing that and saying, yeah, go on ahead, have fun with it. Because I got sucked down the rabbit hole of one of those the other day. It was Darth Vader visiting Padme's grave.
I just saw that one.
Yeah. I was halfway through. I'm like, what is this? I'm like, what am I doing? But I mean, it was, it was interesting. It's almost like a scene that you would have wanted to see.
Well, I've noticed just in the last 4 weeks, they're getting better to a point where I'm going, oh my gosh, they got Bosk. They got Boba Fett, and he doesn't suck.
Yeah, there's one today that is going viral. It is an AI-generated video of Brad Pitt and Tom Cruise fighting on a rooftop.
Oh, like fist fighting?
And people are getting caught off guard because they're like, I don't remember this movie. What is this movie? Because it looks like it is a movie. And it's,
if they would fight in real life, that'd be amazing.
Yeah, it's a fantastic scene.
It's going to get to the point where it'll show the Kevin Ralston choking me out, slamming me into a fire pit. You're going to think it's real.
I would release that if I was us.
Mm-hmm. That's what's going on now.
It's getting weird.
It is weird.
What you got in your mind today, Virginia?
Well, you know, I love champagne. I love a good brunch. I love a good party. So I want to put this on the calendar for the girlies. There is a fun party coming up the end of March called Bubbles, Bellinis, and Brunch, and it all benefits Little Smiles. It's all the stuff we love. Champagne, Bellinis, yummy food. It's at the Opal Grand in Delray. It is a gorgeous hotel right there on the ocean. It's hosted by Ocean Properties, and it's going to be a fun day. All the money goes to Little Smiles, so you can go on littlesmilesfl.org and buy your tickets today if you love a champagne party. I mean, it's a party with a purpose. You're drinking for the children. Mm-hmm. And if you don't drink for the children, who are you drinking for?
It's true. Great question, Virginia. Who are you drinking for today?
I'm drinking for the children. I don't know about you.
Mm-hmm. That's a philosophy question. I like it. It's getting deep in here.
I don't know what it is about pie. They love to make it go viral. Remember, we had so many different pies that have kind of gone viral. It was at, who was at Patti LaBelle? Remember them pies went all viral and everybody went all crazy for the Patti LaBelle pie?
The Patti LaBelle sweet potato pie.
Oh, yeah.
Every Thanksgiving at Walmart. The price went up, y'all.
Yeah.
It's a very good pie. I recommend you heating it in the oven.
It needs to be finished. It needs to be a little bit more crispy.
Okay.
You can eat it. You can eat it cold, and it's delicious. But I do recommend get a little heat behind that thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Overcook it slightly.
Now, that was a Walmart pie, was
Yes.
it?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, now there's another place that's probably even more bizarre to buy your viral pie. Ace Hardware.
Do they sell pie?
Apparently they do. I don't know if it's next to the nails.
I've been in there a lot. There's one by me, Rocky's Ace Hardware.
Okay.
What's the one place that serves the Swedish meatballs? Is it IKEA?
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of bizarre, too.
Yeah, it really is to have a place that is not known for food. They don't sell food, but then they have a food item that when you go in there and it's supposed to be like really good. I guess the meatballs are amazing at IKEA. I guess the pie at the Ace Hardware is amazing as well.
They sell pie at Ace Hardware. It's like the AutoZone seafood boil, but even better. Blackberry, apricot, blackberry, blueberry. I'm gonna go strawberry rhubarb. Oh my God. I'll do it without whipped cream first. Palate cleansed, perfect bite. Oh my God. No way. I've had many a strawberry rhubarb pie in my life, and this one has a perfect amount of tang, and the texture is almost like pudding. I'm at a loss for words. This is probably one of the best pies I've had. Go to Ace Hardware, I guess, and get your pie.
Okay.
Does he say a brand name of it? I mean, Ace isn't manufacturing pie, is it?
I think it is. I think it's an Ace Hardware manufactured pie.
Oh, they should call it Taste Hardware for the pie section.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I'll be there today.
They say it costs around $19. It comes in many different flavors. Now, so far they're really being seen at a lot of the Ace Hardwares out west, so maybe double check to make sure that your neighborhood Ace Hardware here in South Florida has it before you go running out there. But they're selling it, and it's going all crazy and viral.
That is not a cheap pie. I mean, I can get you a pie from Publix for
about the same price.
10, 9.
Depending on what pie you're talking about.
How good is this strawberry rhubarb?
Hey, that guy said it was great.
If you buy 2 of them, they give you a set of nails. Ace Hardware, guys.
Hammer.
Never mind.
Another thing they say is trending out there is condiment flights. Now, you've seen everything from wine or beer flights. Everything's a flight now. We all love little dinky samples, feeling like you're expanding your palate, you're exploring all the amazing foods that are out there.
I love to taste and compare.
A sauce flight's amazing.
Yes.
Yes. Now, I'm sure Jbird would love these. A couple of the sauce flights that you can jump onto. There's a very trendy place in Nashville. It's called Show Pizza Bar. Show Pizza Bar, SHO Pizza Bar. That's the name of it. It's a Michelin Bib Gourmand winner.
Okay, that means it got recognized. No stars, but Michelin's watching you.
Gourmand winner? What?
So here's what you can dip your pizza in there. They have dip flights including miso ranch, Calabrian chili honey, and stracciatella. Any idea what that is?
What is it?
Stracciatella, Stracciatella. Stracciatella? I've never heard of that.
So it's a flight of 3.
Yep. That's what you get there.
I like my flights to have 6.
Stracciatella is a variety of gelato with strands of drizzled chocolate stirred through it. Ooh, that sounds good.
Okay.
It's very Italian.
They also, at a place in Greenville, South Carolina called Kai Pai, I guess, they have a house-made flight of Adjika, Adjika.
Are they making up words?
Satsabelli, Georgian pesto, and Sakton, Tsakkhton.
I did send Kevin this article, and I might have sent him an AI article by accident. They're just to mess with him.
But we like a flight.
We love flights, and I think a flight should be more than 3. I think a flight should be 5.
Yes.
Okay.
3 is just normal.
3 is not enough. I need 5.
I mean, who's not getting 3 things of sauce at a restaurant?
Yeah. Now, this one sounds a little better. There's a public house in Cedar Park, Texas, and they offer guacamole, queso, hummus with pita or tortilla chips. Now, I would love that. If you went into a place and they had that, I would get that all day long. Love the idea.
And I think you should offer different types of flights. You want the 3-piece? You want the 5-piece? Who wants the 12-piece?
Oh.
Yeah, they say it's taken off because 90% of all Americans say they're open to trying new condiments. And so people are saying, okay, what can we do this with? So there's a bunch of other stuff that they're doing. You could do waffles with multiple syrups.
Ooh,
you could do biscuits with assorted gravies.
Okay.
Wings with different dressings.
Oh, I love that. Wings with different sauce.
And they're also doing pretzels with varied dips, which I know the iBar at PJ National, they had that, and that's one of my absolute favorites, a soft pretzel, little things. You'd have spicy mustard or caramel or chocolate, something like that. Oh, it's amazing.
You could do a spaghetti sauce flight.
Totally.
Just give me the pasta.
A pasta flight with like 3 different sauces. I love it.
How many? Let's go 5.
He wants 5.
Yeah. So they say the South really is where a lot of this stuff is taken off. In fact, some people love to serve up cane syrup biscuits with pimento cheese or Duke's mayo.
Duke's. I don't know about Duke's.
Duke's is a South thing.
Okay. No, there you go. I don't hate the idea. I love it. In fact, I would love to see more area restaurants offering up sauce flights.
Well, you could do, health flights for it goes for the person that wants to, get all messy with the sauce.
To me, I love the hummuses. That's speaking my language. Because you ever seen that where you can get 3 or 4 or 5 different kinds of hummuses?
Yes.
Having that would be amazing. I've just never seen that.
Oh, you are getting me going.
Okay. All in, baby. Oh, boy, my wife is going to hate this. Bad news if you have got hair extensions.
What?
Huh? You have hair extensions, Virginia?
I do. I have, they're not high. They're kind of low.
Okay.
So I hope I'll be spared.
Well, what they're saying is that they are starting to look into whether or not hair extensions are exposing people to harmful chemicals.
What?
Now, they tested a bunch of popular extensions out there, both synthetic and real human hair, and they found that more than 160 different chemicals were found in both the natural real human hair and the synthetic extensions as well. Now, they say some of these chemicals are linked to cancer, hormone problems, and other health risks, which is what you're hearing on basically everything that's in our environment.
Not the hair extensions, Kevin.
Well, and you think about it, it does kind of make sense because, you need things to make the hair flame resistant or longer lasting. And a lot of times you just get a box of extensions and they're not really listing everything that's in it because you're not eating it. I'm just putting them on my head. What's the big deal? But they say because the extensions are sitting on your scalp and then they'll get heated when you style them, Which you do probably, right? Flat irons.
Or when I have a hot flash.
Yes.
You need your fan?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
so I'm cooking the chemicals and now they're getting into my pores through my scalp.
Yes. They're saying that, you could be absorbing them or breathing in some of the substances that are just kind of dangling over your mouth or you're chewing on your hair. So they want some more safety rules and ingredient transparency on the hair extensions. And they say that could be the next thing.
All right, I'm going to look into this today and figure out which companies are doing it right and which ones are doing it wrong, because I'm sure there are some that already got ahead of this and have less chemicals or chemical-free situations that aren't going to hurt you.
Well, after this story gets out, they're going to start with that. I mean, I don't know how many there are now, but it'll definitely be something saying we're going to have a lot of ladies that are going to flip out because they love their hair extensions, but they don't want to have that kind of stuff that could be giving them the cancer or anything like that.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. So
I will investigate today.
Okay. Thanks for doing the heavy lifting there, Virginia. Just a heads up. So we'll have that tomorrow.
I can't even tell where they are.
I know. That's because they're good extensions. These are real human hair.
Yeah, I would have thought that you'd been fine with the real human hair, but they're saying even those they treat with some of the chemicals and whatnot. So it doesn't mean you're exempt. They said it was both of them.
Well, there is always going to be a bonding agent. So there's a reason why the extension is attached to your hair. It doesn't naturally just stay there and just #be cool. Like you've got to have some kind of bonding agent. And is that where the chemical is? And if so, who's the company that's using the least amount of chemicals? We need to know.
Also, you can't eat cheese anymore because there's chemicals. And then if you eat salt, it's whatever.
Here we go.
If they try to take our hair extensions, we will be out there with pitchforks looking to fire somebody up.
That's what I figured. I figured a lot of ladies be like, I don't care. Take me to an early grave. I ain't getting rid of my hair extensions.
Just tell me the one with the least chemicals. That's the one I'm going to use moving forward. I'm not giving back my hair extensions.
I know people in my life that will absolutely take off 5 years of their life to keep their hair extensions.
Sure, yeah. Right. No, you're right. Absolutely. Apparently, Jbird and Denny's are looking to get a new style. Now, they've had a variety of styles from long to short. Jbird had that long hair there for a while.
I.e. nervous breakdown.
And now you have just kind of a George Clooney. Wouldn't you say, Virginia, kind of haircut?
That's hot. George Clooney.
No, right now it looks like George Pruny, and it is. This garden has not been tended to for a minute, and Denny's is the one that really inspired me. He was talking to me yesterday. He goes, "Hey man, I think I'm gonna do something different with my hair. What do you think?"
You know who's recently had a glow up with his hair? Andy Cohen, who does that show, Watch What Happens Live. He let it grow out a little bit. He's actually styling it better. Whoever's doing it is doing a fantastic job because it's a little bit longer. I think for so long he was cutting it too short. Mm-hmm. It does require more cutting and more maintenance and more product, but you can tell he is putting effort into that hair, and it shows.
That's what I was thinking. It was a little bit longer on top, and then just get the sides cut more often and throw in just a little product.
Coif it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like what you're doing.
My whole thing is, I'm going to show you. It looks rough right now, but make this your canvas. Have fun.
See, I think it looks good. I like it a little longer on top. If you just trim up the sides a little bit, you'd be fine.
I'm very wolf-like right now, but I don't really care about my hair, so have fun with it.
Well, you should.
I mean, I'm saying it's not something that if I was to wake up tomorrow with the Dr. Phil, I could be okay. And
okay.
God gave you a good head of hair. I don't think you're doing enough with it.
Mm-hmm. It's true.
God gave you
Look at Kevin over there.
I know.
He would give
Struggling every day.
He would give a pinky toe to have your hair.
Yes, I would. Yes, I would.
God gave you a very strong voice, and he thinks you use it too much.
Well, then he put me in the wrong career.
What are you thinking of doing with your hair over there, Denny's?
Yeah, I'm thinking about, just because I've become a dad, so the last 2.5 years, I have neglected anything that has to do with my personal appearance.
Okay.
And I've been getting haircuts. Like, I had a place I was going to, and then they just closed down unexpectedly. So I had to go to a new place, which is great. And I like the new place. But a lot of times I just go in there and I'm just like, just cut it shorter. It's pretty much my direction.
Shorter is easier, and then you have to go less frequently.
Yeah. So it's just been lazy.
Yeah.
It's been my approach. So we were just, Bird and I were just kind of talking. And we're like, let's switch it up. Let's do like an actual nice style of it.
Don't give up. You guys are still young.
No, I don't think we're giving up. I think life sometimes.
I agree.
And I think that's where we're at. I wouldn't say we're throwing in the towel.
But it's good that you recognize that you've been lazy.
Yeah, just been doing the easy thing.
Okay.
Yeah, this wasn't how the segment was supposed to go.
No, you didn't anticipate that? No.
It was supposed to be more just suggestions and have fun.
Okay, not insults.
I'm having a great time.
Yeah, I know you are.
She thoroughly enjoys this. All right, well, can't wait to see what you gentlemen go with. I don't know if you know this, Virginia, but you can make a lot of money playing professional sports at a very high level.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's going to work in my world, but yeah, for them, it's doing great.
Even at the cool sports either, you can make a lot of money.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, we're going to put it to the test here. We've got a lot of South Floridians that have played the game and have retired here in South Florida and are just blowing all this money that they have. We've got Bill on here from Loxahatchee. We're going to see if he can figure out which of these celebrity athletes has more money to join us for our KVJ takeover at Roger Dean Stadium that is going to be coming up on the 28th. Okay. Bill, first off, who do you think has more money for their net worth between Michael Jordan and LeBron James?
I'm going with Jordan.
Going to go with Jordan on that. How do you guys feel?
Yeah, we think it's Jordan.
I think it is Jordan.
Okay. Michael Jordan is worth $3.84 billion.
With a B, y'all.
A B.
LeBron James is worth a measly $1.3 billion. It is Michael Jordan, yes.
Michael Jordan's had a lot of money for a long time, so he could invest it as well.
Them shoes pay.
They still do.
Mm-hmm. Okay, what do you think about this one, Bill? Lionel Messi of Inter Miami or Cristiano Ronaldo? Who has got a higher net worth? Both amazing soccer stars.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Messi.
Going to go with Messi? You guys feeling that?
I'm betting my face on it that it's Messi.
Okay. How you feel, Virginia?
I'm with his messy face.
Okay. Everybody's going to go Messi. Everybody going to be wrong.
What happened? Damn it, Kevin.
Lionel Messi is worth $850 million. He's got a big bump to his net worth since coming to Miami because of the Apple TV deal and everything he's got. But Cristiano Ronaldo is playing for the Saudis. And when you do, you make cash. He is worth $1.2 billion.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so he is not the richest soccer player on planet Earth. That'd be Cristiano Ronaldo. Okay, what about these guys that have got connections to South Florida? David Beckham, soccer dude, tied to Inter Miami. Or Tiger Woods? Who do you think has more money there, Bill?
Got to be Tiger Woods.
What do you guys think?
I'm going Tiger.
I'm going Woodsy.
Going to go Woodsy? You'd be correct on that one, yeah. Tiger Woods' net worth, $1.31 billion. David Beckham, only $550 million.
Oh, he's broke.
He's poor.
He is.
We should start him a GoFundMe.
He's like, woman, get them Spice Girls back together. We poor.
Well, Victoria Beckham, she grew up in humbling background.
Okay, what about Derek Jeter and Alex Rodriguez? Jeter was tied in with the Marlins. Alex Rodriguez from Miami. Who is worth more money, Bill?
I'm going to go with Jeter.
Okay. What do you guys think?
Jeter's definitely better looking.
You think?
And that means something to me.
That would be a debate that I think people might not agree. I think it could go back and forth on that one.
100% fight me, Jeter's hotter.
That's J-Lo. I don't know. What do you think, Bird? Who's got more money?
I'm going to surprisingly say A-Rod.
Okay.
He had some big contracts in there.
You'd actually be correct. He did have some big contracts. He's worth $350 million, $200 for Derek Jeter.
Oh.
Okay, and final one, Tom Brady. He's got a place in Miami. or Peyton Manning? Two NFL greats. Who has more net worth? What do you think here, Bill?
I'm going to go with Peyton Manning.
He's going to go Peyton Manning. Okay. What do you think, Bird? Do you agree with that?
I'm going to go with Brady.
Going to go with Brady. And what about you, Virginia? What do you think?
I want it to be the hometown boy, Peyton Manning from New Orleans, but I think it's Tom Brady.
It's going to be Tom Brady, yes.
I just feel like he loves football so much that he didn't have time to even spend that much money because he was laying with his football.
He's got that TB3 or what is it? He's got
TB12.
TB12.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
Yeah, TB12. Yeah, Tom Brady has more money at $350 million to Peyton Manning's probably $300 million, but Peyton got all the looks. So that's the trade-off. Bill, you're going to be joining us at Roger Dean Stadium on the 28th. We got the Marlins and Cardinals pitch right after 1 o'clock, and we'll see you there. Okay, bud?
Thank you very much.
All right, we got more KVJ going to be coming at you. You can watch it live on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitch. Also, you can check it out on demand on Spotify. Before we get to that, though, Jbird is going to wrap us up here with his thought for the day. What you got today, Bird?
Fear gets loud when you're close to something meaningful. Don't mistake volume for truth.
Yes.
Deep. The KVJ Show will be right back. 97.9 WRMF.